Today's Wednesday. Yes. So, I just had to sit down and, of course, you know who got up here this morning? Harry. And so I fixed my coffee and I just wanted to say hello. So how are you guys? I'm going to ask you every day now. You know what day it is? You know what your name is. Everything is good. And we made it another day. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And the birds are out just noisy as can be this morning. More than I am now. I gotta have my first cup of coffee. Yes. Ah. Oh, what a day we had yesterday. Yes, we did. Met some really nice people in the waiting room there at the doctor's office. And then she got her infusion and everything. And then we went to Goodwill and looked around. We love that Little Rock Goodwill. It's so much bigger than the one over here next to us, you know. We went in there just looking and looking. It's about probably 2 times larger, and the quality of donations is higher because that's you know, Little Rock. Little Rock's just a huge town compared to North Little Rock. Not that Little Rock is huge. But at the Goodwill there, they constantly bring things out and in, you know, and they sell so quickly. We went in there, so I went to my section, you know, walking around, checking tops, you know, see if I see something cute, see if I can get a bargain like you did, Mrs. C. And, of course, these are used. But I'm looking around, you know, and see if there's any yarn. No, there's no yarn. There's hardly any yarn. They did say that they were putting together a box of jewelry. You know, sometimes I like to get a box of jewelry, a bag of jewelry, look through it, and then I pass it on to somebody else. It's just going through them. I don't know why. I don't like jewelry that much. But you never know when you might find a ring or a bracelet. And or a hair thing you can put in your hair, you know. Of course, you got to clean all that stuff, but they didn't have any. But my sister, well, she come out of nowhere, and there she was with a seat made. I mean, it was a what do you call it? A zebra. Yeah, a zebra. Hang on just a second. There. I had to let Harry out. He hit his little Andrew. Come on, Connor. You want to get up here? Come on. All right. Now Connor decides he wants to get up here. Okie dokie. Where were we? Okay. So we were at the Goodwill, and in my sister's basket, she had found a giraffe chair. I guess about 3 foot tall. And darling. Of course, it had the leg that needed to be attached in a different way. Of course, she's always loves to fix things up. And what was so unique about this giraffe chair or seat is that the mouth had teeth and everything. You know, like, ee, ee, like that kind of face. And it looks adorable. Well, you know, she's going to do what she does with that, you know, paint it and fix it, and it'll look beautiful when she gets through with it. But anyway, so she finds it and she sets it in the front of her cart or trolley, whatever you call it. And so she's pushing it around the store where there's people following her. And one lady came over to her and says, "Where did you find that?" And Marcia says, "Right over there. I guess they just put it out." And the other lady says, "I knew I might be late. You got to be here right when they bring the stuff out." because she wanted that giraffe. And she said she would have bought it. She would have. And so my sister's going around. This lady's still following her. And they're talking, playing fun, how people do. And she says, I'm going to follow him in case he falls out. I'm going to get him. Well, about that time, my sister sees a picture, some kind of painting or something, and she heads right to it. This lady does too. And they both look at each other, and the lady says, we have the same taste. So we're walking around the store, and people are commenting on this giraffe on the front of her trolley, her cart. Sometimes you just gotta be quick, and she's gonna fix it up like I said, and then she's gonna put a plant on it into her little patio area. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So anyway, we had quite an adventure. I think I found this. Look at this. Is that adorable? And it's brand new. I mean, never been used, for $1.49. Do you believe that? No, $2.99. $2.99. And look at the inside. Never been used. Never. Of course, I'll spray it with Lysol, but before I put my things in there. But I mean, the pin cushion's never been used. See that there? $2.99. And then the tray comes out, as you know. See? Brand new. So I'm going to unpackage my little zip bag and put my stuff in here. That I have my hooks and my little, my little tags in here. And won't that be nice? And I can set it right here on this little table right by me, and I can just flip it open like that. And it could give you put all kinds of stuff in the bottom if I want. I don't know what, but you never know. But it is just adorable. $2.99. And it's got a real pretty, like a woven looking. I don't know if it's really woven straw or not. It might be nylon cording or something. See how pretty? I thought even the design is pretty. I thought, of course, the gaudier the better, I think. But I love it. And it's got, look at the handle. Isn't that cute? I could carry small projects in that, if I wanted to. But I think the main thing is going to be used for utilitarian purpose. But I thought it was pretty. Yeah, I think it was very, very pretty. I also bought a box, but I've already got the box filled. It was a little box, it's a like 5x5 or 6x6 box, that's decorated real pretty, and it was like brand new too. And it was $1.49. I think I spent $5. And I was just excited. It's like going to a dollar store. That's a nice, except you find nicer things at Goodwill than you do at the dollar store. But anyway, it was a funny about the giraffe. He never jumped out of that basket. But my sister did find a piece of furniture, and she brought it to my apartment, and it's a bar. I'll turn the camera around here. Maybe you can see it. But can you see? It's a bar that sits in front, what do they call it? An island for my kitchen. Pretty? And it's got all kinds of cabinets in it, and little drawers so I can put my towels in it, and I can put my dish, forks and spoons, my utility ware, or my silverware. Not really silver at all. But it'll be like closer to the dishwasher. That's if I can manage to, get around it easily on days when I have to have other ways to get around. But she bought that, and the little guy, he was so cute. You know, all the people there at work at Goodwill, they've got a little bit of a handicap, but they work, and that's their job, and they love it, you know. And the little boy, he was just helping her get that thing moved, and then two more guys with their little blue vests came out there. But I love the little cashier. He says, "Oh, well, this is what you need to do." He was precious. We had a great outing, and then my sister says, "Well, I got a coupon. We can go to Andy's." But she says, let's go to David's Burgers. And of course, that's one of my favorite places. And I said, sure, because my daughter gives me an allowance every week, you know, some cash. And that's what I spend on my outings with my sister. And, And so we had a really nice hamburger and fries. You know, they bring the fries first thing, and then they just keep bringing you fries, and then they bring you this great hamburger like fixed on a grill. And it was just I don't know, it was just a great outing to be out in a cool day, breeze, and people were all over the place. And I keep saying, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know they built that there. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was there." Oh my, it was a wonderful day. And I got my new books from the library. Anita brought them. You know, I have a little bag that I hang on the mailbox out there, outside the gate. And she just brings me a new bag. This week, though, this month, I asked if she would bring me some magazines. You know, usually I look at the magazines online with the library, but she said, "Well, let me bring you some you can touch," because I like to touch magazines, you know. And so she brought me the Remnants, which probably be some great stories in there. And she gave me two of those. This one, this is 216. These are older, and I told her the older the better. I love old magazines. And then Knit Simply. I told her I was a crocheter, and she said, "All I can find is knit." And I said, "Well, bring them. We'll look at the projects." And then the next one is Woman's World. You know, it comes out at a grocery store every week. I think every week. Maybe. I don't know. And so I got two of those. There's always some good little things. Even though these are old magazines, I just love to read the little articles. You know, I don't particularly pay any attention to some of them, but one of them says, "The clutter trick that turns off stress and depression." Now, you know, we've got to read that one. Oh, yeah. And they always have lots of food in here. Oh, well. We'll see if we have any comments today. Oh, but here's the comments for today. The first one's from Bonnie Myers. Hi, Bonnie. It says, "The afghan is made like the quilt. The rolling is 6 diamonds made into a star, all single crochet, and then the lone star is single crochet diamonds put into one big star." Yes, so if I get that right, you create a bunch of stars and you put them together, or diamonds, and you put them together and you make a star. Is that right, Bonnie? And then you put single crochets to make a big one. So there's lots of options to making star afghan. Last night I looked up the rolling star or the rock star, and I looked up the lone star crocheted, you know, throws and stuff. And there's quite a few options out there, but I like the way yours sound. So I guess I'll just figure out which one is easiest for me because I'm lazy, just like you said. We are retired, so we can do what we want when we want it. How true, Bonnie. How true. And if my sister wants to run around with a giraffe in her cart and have people follow her, she can, because she's retired too. When we were at the yesterday talking about that, we went to David's, I told you to get the hamburger. Well, my sister's standing in one line, I'm standing in another line to order our burgers for the meal that day, yesterday. And the guy didn't even see me. He asked the guy behind me, said, "And what do you want?" And I said, "Sir, I'm standing right here." I said, "I know old people are invisible, but I'm a really big girl for you to miss." And he just died laughing. He thought I was just standing with my sister, but I was in another row right next to her. But he thought we were together. Well, we were, but anyway. I told him, "Yeah, we're invisible as old folks." I was thinking, how could you miss this? And he was very apologetic, very nice. His name was Matt. I thought he was very sweet after that. In fact, I think my hamburger was special. It made it special. But then this young man walked into the restaurant, and my sister said, "Look at that guy. Look at him. He's got the prettiest blue eyes you ever saw." Well, he was behind me, of course, make it obvious. It looks, I go, like that, and I met his eyes. I mean, he was right here. I met his eyes. Gorgeous eyes. Gorgeous eyes. I hate to let people see I'm looking at them, but, when you see beauty, you appreciate it. Flower, birds, anything with beauty, or a man with blue or pretty eyes. Anyway, yes, we're retired. We can do what we want when we want. Oh, yes, how true, Bonnie, how true. And here's Jill. Hey, Jill. How you doing? Good? Boy, sounds like you've been busy. Mema, I like your fingerless gloves. I've made several different patterns and found them very fun to work up. I'm thinking of making crochet baskets for my cousins and my aunt for Christmas. The pattern's by Pamalas Adoring Crochet. I'll look her up. I will. So if she says, Jill, you've been making homemade applesauce with apples from your son's orchard. Oh, you lucky girl, you lucky girl. You make some applesauce? Are you making any apple butter? I love my apple butter. Oh my gosh. At Jill up there in Hardy where I lived, our church, the Hardy United Methodist Church there in Arkansas, we made, oh my gosh, every year, this guy always donated to the church this huge baskets and baskets and baskets of, damaged apples that were still good, but, you can't sell them as he was selling them. And so every year we would get like a truckload of apples, and all the women and the men of the church got together and collected jars and lids and got sugar and cinnamon and all the things it takes and all the equipment it takes to make apple butter. And every year, in fact, year's coming up soon up there, I'll be missing that. And they will be slicing, dicing. I mean, they'll be doing, all the processing of the apples, and we make apple butter. And they're sold every year before we really start bottling. People are already saying, "Where's our apple butter for the year?" And so then all the men and women get together. It's just a wonderful 3 or 4 days. I think usually takes us about 3 days, and about 3 days to sell out. But it's one of our largest money makers. Although we've never gone up on the prices, we should, because sugar and everything else has gone up, and they may this year. I don't know. I'm not involved in it, so, but I will know that they're doing it. I know they're doing it. That's just the kind of people they are. That's tradition, and I love tradition. I really do. Well, congratulations. You know how much I love applesauce. I have applesauce almost every day. I do. Only because I like it. And they have it in those little plastic cups. Meals on Wheels brings me apple butter. I love apple butter. I mean, not apple butter. got apple butter on the brain. But he's got an orchard. How cool is that? Wow. Hope you have fun with your sis today. TTYL. Love, hugs, heart from Jill. Well, thank you, Jill. Thank you for commenting. And thank you, Bonnie, for commenting, and that you're out there having your coffee. I'm having my coffee. And Harry's already made his appearance, as Maribel said. Kitty made an appearance. Yes, he did, Maribel. Well, today's Wednesday, so enjoy your day with your son. The rest of you, of course, that I love so much, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It looks glorious outside. The temperature is 69 degrees. And I noticed that my sister's got the patio all prepared outside with the fan going. And when she returns from her doctor's appointment this morning, I'm sure she'll be sitting on her patio. I may go over there and sit with her. Take my little gloves I'm crocheting on and get started. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I don't have to hope. I know you're going to have a great day, because that's just the kind of girls and guys you are. And Daniel, I hope you're okay. I hadn't heard from you. Just say hi so I know you're okay. The rest, let's see. I can't remember everybody's name. I'm trying to remember where you guys are from. And I guess Gigi, I hadn't heard from Gigi since her leg, her surgery. And but everybody else seems to sound great. I'm so proud of y'all. I love you so much. Remember, you're special. And here I am rattling again. Because that's my day too. We're special. It's our day. We can do anything we want. We've worked hard in our lives to get where we are with God's help. And I want to say, God has you in the palm of His hand. Pray for Mother Earth, our bumblebees, our butterflies, and for each other. Because we're all in this world together. Y'all have a wonderful day.